Hello guys, it's me Gleff back again and welcome back to another video. Today I'm on the testing server and Deca released a patch for the updated Moonlight Village, updated Moonlight items, a BIFF update, and I think that's it for this update. If you want to win some gold, I have a 8,000 gold giveaway and 2 battle pass giveaway down in the description below. Go check that out after you've seen this video, and let's jump straight into all the updates that the Moonlight Village got this testing patch. Velmers, it's time for the final testing session before Easter. Let's have a final look at the upcoming dungeon for Mizumi Moonlight Village. You will find the portals in the nexus directly to the dungeon, and the utilities are in the shop. Additionally, we will be having a look at Biff, who went into a gym to get even more buffed than he already is. But first, let's give the microphone to Mizumi. Moonlight Village, good evening. Thank you all for returning. I would like to preface by saying this will be the final public testing session before the dungeon is released, so it is crucial to report any critical bugs you find so they don't make it into production. Event Boss. The Ethereal Shrine is a mysterious building that has appeared within the realm. It emanates a steady torrent of spiritual energy, spewing a sea of wisps across the land. These wisps appear to be harmless, even giving off a feeling of warmth and happiness when touched. Although they may appear to be wandering aimlessly, they are in fact trying to find their way back home. The gate to the spirit realm, however, is not easy to approach. Gather spirits in order to activate the encounter and prepare for a fight. Similarly to the dungeon, you can follow the lantern in order to weaken the defenses of the shrine. Dungeon. Moonlight Village would now be an additional source of life, mana and attack exaltations depending on which dancer concludes the festival. The stats associated with each dancer are as follows. Sache Genji is life exaltation, drummer Kaguya mana exaltation, dancer Miko is attack exaltation. Note however that exaltations will not be granted if easy mode is enabled for the dungeon. Additionally, fame will now be received after overcoming each dancer rather than altogether at the end. There have also been slight adjustments to some of the dancers' Danmaku phases. So yeah, they've added life mana attack exaltations to the Moonlight Village, and I really like that. And it differences which which main boss it is. And I think that's pretty interesting to have a dungeon that can give different exaltations. But I hope that you can control which who the dancer is at the start. I'm not sure if you just enter it and it becomes a random dancer. So it's a little bit unpredictable when you want to do exaltations. But yeah, I like the concept. One final thing to mention regarding the dungeon is that it will not be able to have any dungeon mods applied to it, either naturally or through refining keys. Unfortunately, this means the dungeon mod, which generates fishing, will only be available through events. Item adjustments. After further testing, it was evident that the first draft for many of the Moonlight Village UTs were too strong as they and such. You can just see how many changes there are to a lot of the items. They've been toned down a bit, because I remember some of them being pretty OP when trying them before. So we have the Taiko Drums, Rainmaker, Elegant Parasol, the Tesutsu Hanabi, Keiichi no Hikari, and the Makaku Yumi, Mischief, Fortitude, Vigors, and Fishing Rods. Well, yeah, they've all been changed with this patch. Concluding thoughts. Thank you to everyone who has given feedback during the development of the dungeon. Moonlight Village would not have been well polished without your help. I hope that the final product that arrives on production will be an enjoyable experience. And I've actually completed the Moonlight Village in this testing session, and I think it's a little bit easier than before. They've changed some of the phases, I think, and I think it's just more refined now than it was before, and I really like that. And it seems like most of the items are still pretty strong, but they've been nerfed a little bit. Then we have Biff the Bunny, which got a buff. We have reworked the Biff fight. It should now be more in line with other event bosses in the game. To test it, you have to clear all the Ghost Kings in the new realm on the public testing servers, he also now drops a guaranteed stat potion and has a chance to drop the incubation maze. Let us know what you think about these changes. So we have a drop location for the incubation maze, which is the best, I think still the best maze for summoners. So I really like that addition to BIFF, and it makes it a little bit more desirable, since it was an item that didn't have a like a solid drop location, and you only got it through blueprint or quests. So yeah, I really like that they added a drop location for the incubation maze, and maybe we'll get more event whites in the future. So here on the testing server, well, in the shop you can for yourself try this out. So you just go into the launcher and choose the testing instead of production, and then you make an account yourself. So here we have the items that got changed, and here as well. So there's plenty of items to try around, and I'm just going to use them a little bit on each character and see what the difference are since I last used them. So here on my rogue I have the Mischief, which is the reworked Spirit Dagger that got a little bit of a change, and you can see that like it's still pretty OP. It's an XP bonus 8%. The Ethereal Happy, when shooting, reduce speed by 25. On ability use, 40 MP cost to summon an orbiting friendly spirit which curses enemies. The spirit synergizes in the presence of other spirits. Maximum lifetime 12 seconds, cooldown 10 seconds. On equip, 15 speed and 15 defense. So yeah, it spawns a spirit, I guess. On ability use, I'm not sure which spirit I have, the ring or the armor. But the ring is the Kachi no Hikari. When above 50% MP, 10% chance to summon an orbiting friendly spirit at least at the cost of 80 MP. So this is on shoot, like that. So it automatically drains your mana. Cooldown 10 seconds. On equip, 100 HP, 100 MP, 5 vitality, 5 wisdom. It's pretty powerful. So the friendly spirit, I guess it's giving you... Is it giving you healing? No, it may be just damaging your enemies. Let's check out in the guild hall if that counts as enemies. I'm not really sure. Okay, it's blue now. I'm not sure how the spirits work. Okay, so on the sorcerer you can equip a lot of items, and well, the fortitude got changed, I think. The burst count is 3 burst delays, 20 seconds, minimum burst delay 15 seconds. So you see here, this will be the first. This one you can shoot pew 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 3 times, but then you have to wait a long time, and it looks like this. So it's a burst. Yeah, so this is the burst. You can do 3 of those. It's still like lingering shots around you, so that could be useful when fighting. You see how slow my sorcerer is? Like, what is this? I'm not even holding in mouse 1. Yeah. Okay, let's check out the ability. The ability is called the Tetsutsu Hanabi. Light Show is the first ability. On ability use, summon an orbiting friendly spirit which chases enemies and attack enemies. Yeah, then you press shift and it changes. And the fireworks stockpile, build up a stockpile which invigorates and strengthens nearby spirits. So it's let's see, was it on shoot? Yeah, it's on shoot. So this helps spirits around you, the fireworks stockpile. So I guess it's other people's spirits as well. Then we have the flowering kimono. This was pretty OP, and I'm not sure they changed it. Then the flowering kimono, I'm not sure they changed it at all. 120 MP, 10 defense, 7 speed, 12 wisdom, and it spawns spirits as well. Then we have the token of warmth. When shooting, gain healing and slowed. On equip, 100 HP, 100 MP, and 10 vitality. This can be very useful in some situations. The healing is really nice, and it gives you the healing when shooting all the time, though you get slowed, but I think that's a pretty solid ring as well. The token of happiness is when shooting, you gain energized and slowed. So this is great for people that use a lot of mana. This can be paladin or other classes with a lot of damaging abilities. You can get a lot of mana done with this energized. So I like that there's no cooldown on these. You do get slowed, but if you are in a fight where you can be slowed, I can see potential of these rings. Okay, so let's see the buff, the Doombow, which is the Makakuyumi. So forced in combat and slowed whilst shooting. So it does pretty good damage, immense damage I would say. So you have this close range alternative and as well as the long range arrow that shoots from your character. But unfortunately this bow gives slow, so you gotta use this in the right fights. And with the rings, token of happiness or token of warmth, you might be in a good position because you will be slowed from the both bow and ring. So this could be a decent combination if you are acceptable with being slow and just stop shooting and be able to run away. So I can see some potential for this bow. Might be useful in like O3 stagger phases, some shatter phases where you don't have to run around that much. For example, the bomb phases at the second boss in the shatters, you don't have to be that fast to run around. So I can see potential for being slowed in combat and using a better weapon that does more damage. Okay, so the ability, it doesn't scale with your attack. It deals a little bit more armor piercing damage now. So it was the ability, like you had to shoot and then hold in your like spacebar, your ability key, and it would do damage. So here we have the taiko drums, tempo change, control the rhythm of the drums in the match situation. It greatly increases your shot speed whilst boosting your effective weapon range. So you can see while using this, let's see, now I did change. So we have this one. You can see how the bullet speed is increased for the Doombow and the like bullet range as well. Then the second one is Blitz Rhythm. Lowers your shot speed whilst boosting your effective weapon range. Looks like this. Gives you healing though. So the other one gives you Berserk, but this gives you healing. So they nerfed it a little bit. I remember it before being a little bit more OP. It gave you HP as well. So they nerfed this a little bit. Then the last item is the Elegant Parasol. So we have dashes, a lot of dash. I'm a little bit tired, so yeah, not the fullest of energy. Yeah, right, it's this one. So it's different sprites all the time, like each dash. Let's see. It gives you vitality. Each stack lasts for 10 seconds, and they do damage. Purely damage, and you get vitality. 7% fame bonus. Okay, that's it. Well, did you enjoy this video? Like it? You probably shouldn't have enjoyed this video. It's very short and maybe informative. So like the video, check out X Gamer. I have 10% off down in the description. 8,000 gold giveaway. Thank you for watching to the end, and I'll see you guys later in another video. I got the 2 new ST sets by Akalos to review. We have the new Priest set and the new Ninja set, I think? No? Kensei set. Yeah, new SD Kensei set and new Priest set. So yeah, I'll make a review of those in the coming days, and if you would like that, like the video and comment something nice below, and I'll see you guys later in another video. Bye bye.